What's up, gals? Welcome back to my channel. It's Whit here again with another video. So today I got a video for you guys using a new palette. It's right here. It's called the Nikkietutorials Time. It's Beauty Bay palettes. Did y'all understand that? Because I sure didn't. I have a new video for you guys today, and it is using the newest collab, the newest palette on the market for right now. And this is the Nikkietutorials X Beauty Bay, her eyeshadow palette, and I created this gorgeous halo eye. And yeah, I'm not gonna do too much yapping, but before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And turn the bell post notification on, so that way when I upload, you are notified. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Ask Whitney, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the palette we're going to be working with today. I didn't get a signed copy. I know Nikki said that she signed 100 of these palettes, and I was hoping that I would have got one, but I didn't, so it's whatever. Anyways, this is what it looks like, and you get two mirrors on the side. One of them is this one over here is a regular mirror, and then this one is a magnified mirror. So where is my Luxie brush? We're gonna just start with that brush, and I'm excited for the look that I'm doing today. So taking this brush right here, and I'm gonna go into the shade called Amsterdam. No, oh, hold up, Amsterdam. I thought this blue was gonna be different. I don't know why. This looks like, it's not an indigo, but I can't explain it. It's a blue with a slight hint of like some sort of purple thrown in there, like ever so slightly. So this is not going to be the neatest right now, but you just want to stamp this color on. All right, this shade went on like a dream. So now I'm gonna take the shade called Slasher, which is the like, do I wanna take that shade? Or do I wanna take Blended? No, yeah, I'm gonna take that shade, okay. Taking this shade right here called Slasher. I'm using this Morphe, their M562 brush. Ooh, look at the kickback. Ooh, I just finished recording a video using the new She Glam palette, and it should be up before this video goes up, and oh my gosh, I love kickback. Sorry, like I love it. You have to watch that video, by the way, to understand what I just said. So yeah, go check that out. But anyways, I'm gonna just take this shade and I'm gonna start blending out the edges of this. And for this type of look, you really want small brushes like this, because I'm not trying to. Ooh, that just turned that into a different color. Okay. It's gonna get there, it's gonna get there. I'm gonna take this other brush right here. This is called the, this is the Morphe M507. And I'm gonna take that pink shade at the top called Blend and Snap. I'm gonna take the shade right here. Using this brush, and I'm just going to blend this out. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna take, we'll take this brush. This is the Morphe, their M433, and I'm just going to start diffusing this. This has no product on here, by the way. And I'm just gonna go ahead and diffuse this out. I didn't even oh my gosh, you guys. I forgot. By the way, for my brows, I use the Anastasia Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony to fill in my brows. And then for my eye primer, I use the Playing in Makeup by Yolando in the shade B for my primer. I think I like that primer better than the P. Louise. Oh my gosh. This is it's so pretty. I'm really liking this, okay. All right, so I like the way this looks. I think I like the blend. Sorry, I'm looking at the monitor, which is right here. And I think I like the blend of it for right now. So what I'm going to, actually, you know what? Hold on, I want to go back into that blue and just like make its presence known again. So now I'm going to take the P. Louise base on this plate because I don't want to put it on the back of my hand because then I gotta go wash it in my hand because I'll forget that it's there. So I'm gonna just put that there. I got this little plate off of Amazon and we're gonna go ahead and cut the entire lid. So where's my crease cutting brush? Okay, yeah, we're gonna take this brush. So this is a e.l.f. brush. This is their concealer brush. Alright, so the first eye is done. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Alrighty, so the crease has been cut. And now I'm gonna go back into that blue shade, the Amsterdam shade. And I'm using this Morphe, their M210 brush. It looks like this. Yeah. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place this right here. We're gonna be doing a halo eye. And this is the easiest way I have found to do a halo eye on my eye shape. I find that certain eye shapes, doing a halo eye is much easier. Like people have like really nice rounded eyes with a little bit of some deep set in there. Oh my gosh, it's a dream. I'm gonna take the same shade, I'm just gonna go on the outer part. But yeah, a perfect example would be someone like Jaclyn Hill. She has like a really good eye shape for halo eyes where you just can literally put the two colors on the outside and then just put the shimmer shade. For me, I find that doing it this way like helps me get there. All right, and then I'm gonna take that Luxie brush, the one that I used to put on the blue at first, and we're just gonna go ahead and like blend that out or blend it into like the other shade. So this card came with the palette, and it tells you which shades are better applied with a brush or your finger or both. So I know I want to use the shade Pride, which is that pink duochrome, and she said you can use a brush or a finger. I am a brush kind of gal, so I'm gonna use a brush, but it's this shade right here at the bottom, right here. And it's like a spot on dupe for the Barb shade in the Amrezy, no, is it Barb? Yeah, the Amrezy palette. So if you like that shade, but you know, you don't want to buy that palette all over again for that one shade, this one comes in a bigger form. So I'm gonna take this brush, actually, hold on, wait, no. So I'm gonna take this brush right here. This is the MAC 217 brush. I'm gonna first try this, and if it doesn't really work out the way I want to, then I'm gonna change gears. Ooh. Yes, oh my gosh, this shade is so pretty. Oh, this is pretty. This is so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take that same Luxie brush. I'm just gonna slightly clean off the brush from that blue. I'm gonna go into that Slasher shade, which was that burgundy shade that I used right after the blue one. And I don't wanna take too much on here. I'm just gonna put this here and marry these two colors together. Ooh. Like, I swear my phone is so dry when I'm not doing anything important. The day that I say I'm gonna film, for some reason people want to talk to me. Why? You don't talk to me any other day. Leave me alone. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna pop some lashes on. The style that I'm gonna use, it's also the same AliExpress lashes that I like to use all the time, but this is my favorite pair, the 5D80. They look like this, and I feel like this is perfect for like, camera just cut off on me. I think this is perfect for halo type of eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this on, some liner real quick, and I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and then I'll be back to give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. All right, you guys, so I am done with this look, and this is what I came up with, and I really love the way this came out. So let me just kind of like go through what I did, because I did a lot since I last seen you guys. For the bottom of my eyes, I just took what I put in my crease, which was the Amsterdam shade and the Slasher shade down here. For my foundation, I used the Dior Dior Undercover, their foundation. This is in the shade 50. For my concealer, I use the new Makeup Forever, their concealer. This is in the shade 3.6, definitely way too light for me, so I had to use something else to tone it down. For my lips, I think that's another thing that people might ask me. I used the Shayla X ColourPop, the BFF4 lip liner, and then I took the which one was it? Yes, I took the Juvia's Place their Mademoiselle lipstick, which is like this peachy nude color. I put that all over, and then for gloss, I took the Makeup Revolution, their I Heart Revolution lip gloss in the shade Honeycomb, and it smells like chocolate. Yes. All right, so that is what is on my face. Let's go ahead and discuss this palette. So first and foremost, I love the way the shadows applied on. Now, yes, I didn't use all the shades, obviously, but if they all perform the way like the other ones, then I love it. The shimmers are so pretty. Like, they kind of remind me of the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, or like any of the Makeup Revolution their shadows, the ones that are in the Patricia Bright palette and the Tammy palette. That type of texture, like that putty feeling, that's what it feels like to me. Shadows went on like a dream. They applied on. I liked it. There was kickback, but I personally have discovered, today is the day that I discovered that I like kickback. And that's because if you watch my previous video, I filmed with the She Glam their Glitz Wit palette. No, Glitz Wiz. Is it? Sorry, their Glitz Wiz palette, and if you watch that video, you kind of see what I mean. But yeah, all right, so let's talk about the actual packaging. A lot of people have been complaining about the packaging. Like, the outside is beautiful, but the inside of the palette doesn't really reflect what you're getting on the outside, which I can definitely agree to. Like, I mean, you know, and I did watch Nikki's video. She posted a video yesterday, and she kind of explained what her overall vision, and it makes sense, but I feel like, I mean, okay, this is all that I feel like if she just had to change one thing would be this shade. Like, either this brown shade or this shade. Preferably this shade right here. If she could have made that color just a couple more shades darker, because on her, she did a look, and on her, it looks like what I would like for it to look like on me. And I just feel like if it would have been just a little bit darker, you know, it could have worked for more people. And I know people will say, well, it's her palette, you know, like, you know, she created what she would wear. That makes sense, but at the same time, you're also trying to sell it to us because you want us to buy it. So if you're gonna sell it to somebody, if you're trying to make something marketable and make a profit off of it, I feel like, you know, that type of statement kind of goes out the window, because it's just like, well, you're trying to get my money, so at least make something that I would like so I can give you my money. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't like the palette, but I just felt like that could have just been added. But other than that, the palette is pretty nice. Like, I mean, it is pretty nice. The eel shade, okay, so if you guys watch Nikki's videos, you will know that she does not like the color green, even though she looks amazing in it. She's a really good artist. But this shade right here, don't be deceived. On camera, the shade literally looked like ill, like ugly green that I would never go for. It actually looks more like a shamrock green. It looks so much prettier in person. This entire palette honestly looks so much prettier in person. So yeah, this palette is gorgeous. I would definitely recommend you guys being able to pick this up when they restock. Now, that's another thing too. A lot of people were like, you said you weren't gonna restock it. I will highly recommend you watching her video. She explained it. Pretty much, she ordered, like, let's say she decided to order 1 million palettes, right? She placed an order for just 500,000 of those palettes. But overall, the order was placed for 1 million, but she has 500,000 on hand, and the other ones are coming. So it's not like, oh, we're just gonna restock, you know, in 2 weeks. And she's like, well, how'd I make that many palettes? And honestly, I really like that she explained that, because now it makes sense what other brands do. I'm just like, how did y'all sell out and in 2 weeks y'all have more on hand? Like, I'm not understanding. So if they are doing it that way, where they order a certain amount and then they sell what they do have, and they'll have the other ones are coming, then it makes sense. And I wish brands would just be a little more transparent. So yes, I would recommend you getting this palette. It's only $30. That is a really, really good price. And I'm so happy that Nikki was able to like collab with this brand and feel comfortable trusting another brand, because after, you guys know, her whole little Too Faced fiasco and how they did her dirty. But anyways, yes, I would recommend you trying this palette out if you are interested. I definitely did enjoy it, and this is something that I will continue to whip out, especially for the shimmers. Like, if you had to pick anything from this palette, I would do the shimmers. I did swatch some of them when I first got it, and Loved it. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram if you're not yet following me. And until next time, I'll talk to you beauties later. Bye.